Hello Virgo, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Virgo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Virgo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And there's the Queen of Cups, very deep waters right now. A lot of emotion going on. Trying to maybe get to the bottom of how we feel about something or someone. Oh, the Princess of Pentacles. We haven't seen that card in a while. Let's see what else we've got going on. Oh, a lot of court cards today. I feel like this is something involving a group of people for you. We got the 7 there. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. It's just one random card. Mr. Ed on top. We're not going to look at that till the very end. Hopefully it will tie everything together and give us the confirmation that we need. Also, with that card, if at any point during the reading you get a sense of what that is, leave a comment in the comment section. Try to make this channel a little bit more interactive. I want to see if we can collectively raise our vibrations, collectively tap into our intuition, and discern that energy there. Okay? So any point during the reading, leave your answers in the comment section. At the end of the reading, we're going to have a moment of stillness where we can all try to come up with an idea for this. Looking at the cards here, we have really only this. Only this doorway. This is the Eon card, judgment, rebirth, reawakening, baptism by fire. I feel like you are trying to decide something. There is this decision that you are right on the cusp of making, that if you make it, it is going to change your life drastically. Right? And this is all of this other stuff, which is a lot of air, a lot of water. You see a little bit of fire here, a little bit of fire. It's mostly water, water, water. And then also air, air. There's even air in here. This is even air and water. And then we have the earth energies. So whatever this decision is, this is a big, big step. Major life-changing decision that's in front of you. Okay? If you say no, huge implications. If you say yes, huge implications. So, what is preventing us from manifesting our will? What is preventing us from going from fire to earth, from really manifesting this abundance? This Princess of Pentacles is the potential for life and growth and success. Real abundance here, unlimited manifestations. We have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, right? If we can unite these two, the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles, we can have this infinite abundance. And on this channel, I say it very often, I love fire and earth. I love those energies because that is pure spiritual will and manifestation. We're going directly to manifest. What gets in the way of the fire and the earth? The water and the air. Water in the air. Thinking, feeling. Right? Thinking and feeling. Incidentally, it is the spirit in the body that creates our mind, our thinking and our feeling. It's also now the thinking and feeling that we've created through our manifesting spirit is now in the way of us emulating that process, right? Putting the spirit into the body, putting our will into matter, and manifesting, creating this life, this abundance. This is the life you want right here, the Princess of Discs. We're trying to go from our will, our understanding, our self-knowledge, to the actual work of that. See, it's 1-to-1. It's perfect ratio. 3-to-3 ratio here, which is the same as 1-to-1, right? The threes, it is the Trinity that is the unity. So a 3-to-3 ratio is the same way of saying a 1-to-1. Spirit to matter, heaven to earth, creating this life. We're trying to emulate the cosmic process of creation in our own life. We got this decision to make. There are a lot of implications. Your heart and your mind are getting in the way here of us just doing it, right? And we've got to make that decision. We see in the recent past the Six of Cups. A lot of pleasure, a lot of harmony, things. This seems like it's kind of another 3-to-3 ratio, right? But it's in the cups. It means that there was an emotional connection with someone, that there was a 1-to-1 connection that was harmonious, that was pleasurable, it felt good. This was yesterday. Now we're not seeing it so well anymore. There's the veil. This is the Queen of Cups, water on water, but there's a veil there. Because we're not able to see this harmony and beauty and connection the same way we used to see it. For whatever reason. Could be that your will has changed, your spiritual path has changed, your goals have changed. Could be that you're just not on the same page with this person anymore. Or with this, I mean, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be with a career, a company. It could be a path that you were on. It doesn't have to be a person, you know. It could be a friend, maybe, family member. It could be a romantic partner. It could be an idea. It could be a commitment. It could be a relationship with an employer, that sort of thing. What was once very pleasurable and connected and harmonious, now we're having a difficult time seeing it. Okay, so there's a big decision in front of you. Big, big, huge decision. And we're dealing with a lot of water and air, especially over here, water and air. Here we have the air of the water. Up here we have the water of the air, right? These two are kind of inside out. This is someone who is, well, this is in your general energy, but I don't know if this is you or maybe this is someone else involved in this situation, but it's somebody who's not being too authentic. It's someone here who on the surface is reflecting back at people what they want to see or how they feel. But inside is the air, inside is the truth, inside is what they really want to say. But outside, they're just reflecting back. Right? Whatever you give or whatever they give is being reflected right back the other way. The real truth is inside here still. Someone who's not being authentic. Okay. Now, in the environment, the next card, this is the Prince of Swords. This is air on air. Double air. This maybe is authentic. This is not the water energy anymore. This is now the truth that was inside the Prince of Cups is now air on the outside and the inside. So this is really speaking the truth. This is saying it's time for honesty. It's time not to reflect back to people what they give to you, right? Not being that reflective water. Imagine a person just walking around, they're just kind of covered in a reflective coating, right? That people just see themselves reflected back anytime they look at this person. It's weird. Inside is the truth. Well, that truth needs to come outside. Now we need to be transparent, see? And this is the card of timing. This is the card of the environment and your relationship therewith. It's time to be authentic. It's time to be transparent. Well, what we don't want is the communication to just be troublesome and not go anywhere. This is the Seven of Swords. It's futility. This is kind of the idea that you have that it doesn't matter if you're transparent, if you communicate effectively, it's not going to help anything. Well, we need to get over this. And to help us get over that, I like to pull out one of our affirmation cards, Language of Flowers. I'm going to start using these cards anytime we get like a 5 or a 7 of swords, because I feel like those are the times that we really do need a positive affirmation. Yeah. So we're just going to do one quickly here, and that is Stalk. It says slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. I like that, it rhymes. The pace must abate before it's too late. So how does that help us with our idea of the futility of communicating with this person or this entity or this business or our boss or whatever, coworker? Well, I think this is saying, look, maybe we do need to slow down and have that conversation, right? Maybe we do need to slow down. And it could be that we're going to get more out of this conversation than we realize. And it may not be what you think. With the 7 of Swords here, where we think, well, this is going to be a waste of time. I'm going to communicate and we're going to sit down and talk to this person, but nothing good's going to come of it. So what's the point? I'm not going to fix anything. I'm not going to solve anything. They're not going to understand me. I'm not going to convince them. Whatever. But the idea here, if we look at the 7 and then we look at the Queen of Swords, the idea is that you're not going to somehow fix the problem or bring them over to your side or convince them or you know, nothing's going to be resolved necessarily except for your water energy inside of you. The Queen of Swords, this is the water on the inside now. Through the communication that seems futile and just like a waste of time, is actually leading you to a deeper understanding of what you want, what you need. And that's going to help you make this decision. Okay? That's going to help you make this decision. I don't think this has never happened before, where we've seen so much water and air, like, you know, literally interfering with our process of creating our best life. Right? That where we've seen these kinds of cards, the authenticity, the inside, outside, the transparency, right? When all we're trying to do is take what we know about ourselves, our spiritual will, our mind, body, and soul, all on the same page. We need to be fully united. You can't make this decision to go from here to the earth energy unless your thinking, your feeling, and your doing are all on the same page. So we need to go through this period of transparency, and we need to have this difficult discussion and communication so that we can come to a realization within ourselves. It doesn't matter if this conversation does any good or not. It's doing good inside of you. Okay? It's good for you to have this conversation. Because then your heart, your mind, and your body will be on the same page, and we can do the work on the physical plane to create the life we want. And this is very, very important stuff. I think I've had a reading quite like this before. Let's look at the mystery card. Thank you, Mr. Ed, for your assistance here. Now, with the mystery card, let's all try to connect with these images. Let's connect with these images and these energies. Let's open ourselves up. Let's try to raise our vibrations. Let's try to connect with our intuition. If you want to pause the video, now is the time. If you don't want to play along, that's fine too. Gosh, I can't really get a read on that one. I almost kind of feel like it's going to be something stalled out here, you know? I feel like we need either a hanged man or a hermit or, you know, just something I think that is going to represent this being undecided as of right now. You know, because I think the path of the serpent, I think this work still needs to take place. I think this has to be the hanged man or the hermit. Right, because you still need to do this work to figure out how to move forward. Right? That's what I'm feeling. Put your answers down in the description or in the comment section just to make it a little more fun, right? Make it a little more interactive. Okay. So we're going to reveal it now. Yeah, it's the Hermit. The Hermit, which, by the way, is your power card. I need a little bell here that I can ring whenever we get a power card out. This is the card that rules the sign of Virgo. Now, this is your power card. This is also the card that says that the real answers are coming from within you. Through that still small voice, your conscience, your higher self, your soul, your connection with God, Goddess, deity, your guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides. This is a card that says you may need to contemplate this before making a decision. You want to be the wise person here. You want to do the right thing, the sagely thing, not the impulsive thing. You want to do something that is well thought out through very sober thinking, right? We want to try to avoid the more shadow sides of the Hermit, the isolation, the rejection, the withdrawal, the retirement from the situation. We don't want to just not do it. I think this is a card that reminds us that we do have to engage in this discussion if we're going to reach the internal clarity that we need to move forward. Okay? Anyway, we're going to do an extended reading, Virgo. If you want to stick around, click either above or below in the description box. New Virgo readings come out every Tuesday and Saturday at 6 a.m. Chicago time. Just subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next reading. I want to thank you for watching this video all the way through until the end. That makes the algorithm happy. That in turn helps out the channel, and I appreciate that. I want to thank you for being here, and thank you for being the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot.